Hey guys, last week I had a problem with the internet connection, so the update was delayed. Sorry about that, but here is the finale of the Sophomore Book 1. I am going to do a commentary in this video, but before we begin, I just want to tell you that the new chapter of my Becca and MC fanfiction that is called Two Sides of the Same Coin, it's up on my Wattpad. The link is in the description box below. Okay, let's get started on chapter 17, The End of the World as We Know It. You and Zach sit down on the stairs after giving Abby one more hug. She continues up to Caitlin's room and the two of you look out over the raging party. Whatever, I'm just here for sex with Becca. No, I'm just kidding. What a night, so much for kicking off the quarter on a high note. I guess Abby and Tyler aren't about to rekindle anything after that argument. I'm pretty sure we have Sebastian to thank for that. Another strike against him to add to, embezzling from the school, blackmail, sabotaging Chris's presidency, and generally being a pain. He's Tyler's friend, though. You both turn when the front door opens. Tyler shivers as he comes back in, then spots the two of you and joins you by the steps. I looked for Sebastian, but I couldn't find him. His car is still parked down the street, though. He must have gone for a walk to clear his head. He was really upset. So is your girlfriend. I get that. Right here I'm just gonna see how Tyler feels about this situation. I'm tired. I'm trying to be a good boyfriend to Abby and a good friend to Sebastian, but it seems like the two are mutually exclusive. I shouldn't have brought him here, guys. I'm sorry. I just wanted support in case things didn't go well with Abby. We'll always support you, right? Yeah, we've had your back from day one. Nothing's changing that. I know. It's just, Abby is staying with you guys, so I don't want to put you in an awkward position. Tyler sighs and leans against the wall. Maybe I should just go home. Wait, you're leaving already? I'm not feeling very festive, and I'm sure Abby doesn't want me here. Tyler, I know Abby is staying here, but we're not taking sides. You're our friend too, and we want you here. Zach stands up and slings an arm around Tyler's shoulders. Come on, stick around and forget about your sorrows for a night. It'd be just like when we were in the suite. Alright, I can at least try. You're interrupted when the doorbell rings. You stand as Zach opens the door. Madison skips in, followed by her sorority sisters. She takes something out of her purse. Hi everyone, glad you could make it. Hi Liv, I brought temporary tattoos to celebrate. She rolls up her sleeve and reveals a colorful glittery butterfly on her wrist. That's so cute, Madison. I call it tacky, but to each their own. Chelsea and Claire follow you and Madison into the living room. Thanks for the invite, Liv. Your outfit looks amazing, and so does the house. Wow, Liv, I wouldn't have guessed you could afford an outfit that nice. Good on you. You do look good. I might actually be proud to be seen at this party. Ugh, these people. Thanks, I think. How was your break? How is Pete doing? Pete's doing great. I let him out to run around my room the other day and couldn't coax him out from under my bed for a half hour. Pete is MC's pet lobster, in case you forgot. Did you guys know that lobsters taste with their leg hair and chew with their stomachs? What? No, I did not know that. I didn't ever want to know that. That's a fun fact. Out of nowhere, Logan hurdles over the couch and jogs up to Madison, scooping her into a tight hug. Yo, Madison, what the heck is up? Logan, it's so great to see you. I didn't expect you to be here. Once a night, always a night, and since my Knights are national champs, I had to come party with them. Madison and Logan perform a complicated handshake culminating in a gentle headbutt. What? We've gotta catch up, get some brunch, climb a tree, something. I'm so down. Pull me later. I gotta go finish the castle out of red cups. We are building in the kitchen. You smile bewilderedly as Logan jogs off as suddenly as he showed up. Just then, Becca roused the corner from the kitchen, examining her manicure. Hey Liv, can you tell Edgar and Trip to take that foam sword fight out back? They are ruining my... She cuts herself off as she looks up and sees Madison. Oh, hi. Hi. Yeah, so, wow, awkward much? How are you, Becca? I'm good, great. I have so much going for me right now. I really feel like this is gonna be my year, you know? An awkward silence falls. I need a drink. Anyone else need a drink? A freshman on the football team passes by with a glass of wine in each hand. Chelsea plucks them out of his hands, smiling sweetly, and passes one to Claire. Well, I should go tell Edgar and Trip to get their swords away from my snack display. She turns toward the kitchen again and Madison takes her arm. Hey, I saw the article. I just wanted to say I appreciate it. They exchange a small smile, and Madison presses a temporary tattoo of a sparkly tiara into Becca's palm. Oh, cute! Speaking of tattoo, one more book and hundreds of diamonds later, and PB still hasn't told us what and where Becca's tattoo is. They need to tell us in the next book. I hope they didn't forget about her tattoo yet. Anyway, right now, I'm just glad that Madison and Becca finally reconciled. Thanks, Madison. I hope you have fun at the party. Becca awkwardly hurries off to the kitchen just as Manny emerges with a cup of punch. He narrows his eyes when he spots Chelsea. What? Are you so obsessed with me that you had to follow me to a party for my football team? Please, as if. Newsflash, my world doesn't revolve around you, Manny. Yeah, Chelsea happens to have friends here who care about her. And she shouldn't have to tell you again that she doesn't need a guy who makes her feel like dirt. Now shoo. Typical females, ganging up on a man. Well, here's a news flash for you, Chelsea. You'll never find someone like me again. Thank goodness for that. Manny clenches his teeth, then turns and stomps off down the hall. Wow. I'm just gonna go with the second option. It seems like he's hurting more than he wants to admit. Sounds like a whole lot of not my problem. He should have thought about that before he made me feel crazy anytime I was upset about something. Or like anytime you asked him for basic respect. Hey, no one's disputing that he's a total jerk. Okay, I don't want to talk about him anymore, like ever. Let's get dancing, ladies. Claire, Chelsea, and Madison link arms and join the party guests dancing around ready, steady, go. The band finishes up a song and the audience cheers. Your friends gather around as Caitlin lets out a whoop and beams at the crowd. Thanks, guys. For any newcomers, we are ready, steady, go. We're gonna take a quick 15-minute break and then... Suddenly, a loud clang comes from the basement. The guests nearest the door look startled. A burglar! You always think it's a burglar. It sounded like something breaking down there. I think it's... an alien invasion. Just gonna go with this choice because it's weird and I like it. This could be the vanguard of extraterrestrial fleet. Ooh, maybe they want to use us as their test subjects or as human puppets. Guys, seriously? That's totally freaky. We should still probably check it out. But it's so dark and creepy down there. There's a flashlight somewhere in my room. Zeke, would you mind grabbing it? I think it's on the bookshelf behind my bed. Sure, be right back. Zeke heads down the hall to your room and you and your friends listen at the basement door warily. All is quiet for a moment, then there's a creak and a scuffling noise. Forget the flashlight, I'm just gonna go down to check it out. Why don't you just use the flashlight on your cell phone? If you can't go alone, we'll come with you. You open the basement door and cautiously make your way down the stairs, followed by Caitlin, Chris, and Zach. It's chilly down here, but there's definitely no burglar. You, Chris, and Caitlin wander further into the basement to take a look around while Zach investigates the boiler. Hey, no wonder it's cold. There's a window open. He walks over and tugs on the window frame. It creaks closed loudly. And there's a creaking noise. See, nothing to worry about. Oh, there's definitely something to worry about. We need to turn off the power to the boiler immediately. Zach disconnects the power. As you all gather around him, steaming water leaks out of a dented valve. The relief valves busted. Our boiler's pressure was dangerously high. If that thing had blown, we'll be without heat for weeks. We'll have to call a technician first thing tomorrow. It's not safe to turn it back on. So this means someone tampered with our boiler. What are you talking about? The strange noises down here, the open window, someone broke the relief valve and then escaped. But that's so malicious and dangerous. Who would do that to us? Guys, we should head up and let the others know what's going on. You troop up the stairs to find Becca talking to Tyler and fill them in on the broken boiler. No heat? This is terrible! And a perfect excuse for more cuddling. I'm just glad you didn't get attacked by an intruder down there. Did Zeke ever come back with a flashlight? Oh no, I guess he's still looking for it. I could tell him to call off the search. You walk down the hall to your room, pausing at the partially open door when you hear voices inside. She thinks she can just throw me out? I'm Manny the man, nobody just... Whoa, man, you're drunk. You need to sit down. You peek inside to see Manny pacing your room angrily while Zeke stands in the corner wide-eyed. Sit down? You need to sit down. I don't need to do anything, okay? So you can just back off, twig. Manny stumbles and falls onto your bed, then punches your pillow. Zeke edges closer to him and reaches out. Look, Manny, let me just bring you outside so you can... Why are you touching me? You're not going here for me, are you? I'm just trying to get you out of Liv's room and... Before Zeke can finish, Manny lurches upward and kisses him messily. Zeke pulls away immediately. Whoa, dude, not okay. I just said. What the hell? You're the one who's always trying to help me and stuff. What was I supposed to think? Zeke suddenly notices you and Manny follows his gaze. Of course, Hartfeld's most nosy is here. Manny, this is my room. And I promise I won't tell anyone about this. No, I never know you like guys. Don't ever say that again. Wow, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to assume, I just thought. Well, you were wrong, Zeke was hitting on me. No, I wasn't. I've just been trying to be nice to you. Manny, I have been where you are, but you got to talk about it, not make unwanted advances. Manny turns to Zeke, balling up his fists. I don't know what you're talking about. This is all because you're the way you are. You confused me. It's okay if you're still figuring things out. Maybe I can help. Cut the preaching, Twig. I've got it all figured out. This is all you, dude. I'm out of here. Manny storms out, slamming the door behind him. You sit down on the bed next to Zeke, and both of you remain silent for a minute. That was unexpected. Are you okay? I'm pretty freaking uncomfortable, but maybe this is why he was acting so weird at championships. I never would have guessed that he liked me or whatever this is. If he's struggling with his sexuality, he must have a lot on his mind. Well, most of us have been there before. Being confused with our sexuality and angry or sad because what we are is actually what society or our family keeps trying to make us believe that we shouldn't be, that we should change. And I think PB did the right thing for creating a sexually frustrated character. It's important to talk about it, and in terms of storyline, it's fresh. I like it. I think if Becca and Sebastian got a chance to try to redeem themselves, Manny deserves a chance too so that he can come to terms with his sexuality and stop being angry and be a better version of himself. Anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section. The two of you return to the living room to find it packed as Kaylin stands behind the mic. I just want to thank everybody again for coming out and supporting us and the Knights tonight. Another cheer rises from the crowd. Before we get started on our second set, Ready Steady Go has a big announcement. Some of you may already be aware of this. She grins at you as Amara plays a low drum roll. You're looking at the newly accepted contenders in the Battle of the Bands. As the roar of the audience's cheers and applause overtakes the room, Kaylin steps back from the mic and you and the band exchange a few words. Congrats for like the 90th time, guys. I'm so psyched for you. I still can't believe we really got in. Of course we got in. We rock. Okay, I think it's high time we hear from the band. Take it away, guys. Kaylin takes up her guitar as Rachel, Amara, and Anissa get situated in their playing space. Alright, Heartfelt, what kind of song are you in the mood for? Let's hear something happy and upbeat. You got it. The crowd cheers as Amara counts the band in, and they launch into an uplifting head-bopping song. All this time, my head's been so foggy. Now it's never been so clear. It's never felt so good. Never felt so right. Can't believe I get to come home to you tonight. Anissa starts a keyboard solo as Zach boogies over to you. Hey you, it's been a stressful night, but we can deal with the boiler stuff tomorrow. For now, let's dance. Zach takes your hand and spins you around. You sway back and forth, laughing as everybody joins in on the dancing. Aaron, Zeke, and Trip join you and Zach. Trip demonstrates a very complex and unrecognizable dance move. You saying you made this up yourself? Yeah, I basically invented a whole new genre of dance. Yo, that's so cool. You have to teach me. You never told me your roomie was so rad, Zeke. Yeah, he is pretty rad, isn't he? Guess I shouldn't realize that you two would get along. Zach nudges you and points to the foot of the stairs where Logan dances in between Chelsea and Claire. So the Knights were national champs when you played for Hartfield, right? Football players must have been a lot harder before you left. I mean, I can't confirm or deny that, but I do basically have a 12 pack. I don't know if I can take your word for that. I might need Chelsea to check out your story. Claire winks and dances over to Madison, leaving Chelsea alone with Logan. Can this night get any weirder? Becca waves you over to dance with her and Rena, who self-consciously moves her feet. What's that dance move you're doing? You mean the Charleston isn't in anymore? I'm not sure that's the Charleston, and I'm very sure the Charleston isn't a punk. The Charleston is a popular dance back in the 1920s. I know. I dance like a grandma. Hey, I take it back. I like it. I think she's lying though. You dance the night away as you try to forget all the stress of the evening. The party rages on until exhausted. Folks start to head home. You and your housemates tidy up and chat with the various party guests as they trickle out. Taylor hangs back and talks to you and Zach. Hey, how you holding up, buddy? I've been better, but I actually had a pretty good time. I'm trying to keep myself distracted. Well, I'm definitely glad you stuck around. I've missed you. Same here. Do you guys need a hand with cleanup? I never say no to that. Tyler and Zach walk off chatting. You take a dismayed look around the messy living room, suppressing a yawn. Once the last straggler leaves, you all get to work cleaning up after the party, and you find yourself alone in the kitchen with Becca. She settles up to you and trails her finger along your arm. Ooh. Hey, you made a hell of a co-hostess tonight. Even with drama aplenty, this was a great party. She cocks her head and bites her lip invitingly, inching closer to you and resting a hand on your waist. Okay, just so you know, we can actually break up with Becca here. I think this is a huge hint that there is going to be one or two new love interests in the new book. But of course, we are going to stick with her because Bex is the best. I love her kinks. If you haven't watched When Becca Gets Dead to Become a Cat, you should. The link is in the bio. Okay guys, the sex button is here and I am absolutely going to hit it hard. I don't know about you, but this is the main reason why I play choices. No, I'm just joking, of course. Sex scenes is just a bonus. I love Becca as a character. She has come so far and she's changed a lot since the freshman days. Now that I mentioned the freshman, I just remember that time in book 1 when she was all over Chris and she called him babe in front of MC and her friends. So I like to see what it's like when Becca calls MC babe or when she gets jealous and gets possessive of MC and she kisses her in front of people for a change. Becca pulls you by the hand into your bedroom and you shut the door behind you. Shouldn't we be helping with cleanup though? Hey, you've done enough today, and besides... She turns and wraps her arms around your neck, pressing her body to yours. We need some time together after being apart over break. Are you saying it's hard for you to be away from me even for a month? You said it, not me. She brings her mouth to yours, pausing for a long moment to let your lips graze together. You hug her waist, pulling her closer to you, and she slides her hand to the back of your neck, gripping gently. Finally, she pulls away, grinning widely. But I did think about you a few times over break. A few times, huh? And just what were you thinking about? Oh, you know, doing this. She swings you around and pushes you back onto your bed, then climbs atop you and moves her mouth to your neck, biting gently. Oh, come on, Bex, bite harder so we will have kinky fanfiction to read and write about. I'm starting to get the sense that you thought about me more than just a few times. It's possible I had a few different thoughts, actually. We could snuggle up together, or she sits up on top of you and trails a finger down your chest all the way to your hips. We could do a bit more. I like the sound of I'm gonna choose more for now and gonna do cuddling scene later. Good, that's what I was hoping you'd say. Hey, I need a little loving after the long break and after a long night. Becca smiles down at you and brings her hand to your cheek. I know, so let me help you get your frustration out. May I suggest fewer clothes to start with? She moves aside so you can undress, then clambers back on top of your hips. Feel better? Well, I feel negative. They say unburdening yourself is the first step toward achieving inner peace. Inner peace. Is that Becca's new word for orgasm? Do they? And that includes clothes? She leans down to plant a long kiss on your lips, and you rest your hands on her back, running your fingers along her body. I'm just stating the facts. You work your hands under her jacket, lifting up her shirt to unhook her bra. You hold yourself up with your elbows to get close enough to kiss her neck. Guys, I don't think I can read the whole thing without laughing, so please enjoy reading it yourself. I just want to say that right here, I don't know why PB gave her blue stripes underwear. There's nothing wrong with them, but I just think that she will look a lot hotter in black underwear. And of course, without the bangs. I just can't wait for someone to catch them in bed together. That would be super funny. Don't tell me we have to get out of bed. It's cold out there. I wasn't planning on going anywhere. You kissed the top of her head and have started to doze off again when you hear Zach shouting from the living room. I guess we do have to get out of bed. You roll out from under the covers and head to the living room. Becca follows a minute after you. Zach holds a piece of paper looking concerned. Your other housemates all gather around to take a look. What's going on out here? I was about to call a plumber when some guy came by and posted this on our door. You take the notice from Zach and read it out loud. Hartford Code Enforcement has received a report that your boiler may not meet city code standards. How did the code enforcement know about our boiler? Just broke last night. To investigate this and other possible code violations, an inspection will be scheduled within the week. Pursuant to the inspector's findings, the city may advise condemnation and scheduled demolition of the property. What? They can just demolish the house. We have to find a way to stop this. Will this spell the end of your new home and party central, or is there still time to save your house? Find out in the Sophomore book 2. so obvious that Sebastian is definitely behind this. First of all, it would make sense if the culprit is a new character that hasn't been introduced yet. But I don't think he is a villain without cause either. I got the Draco Malfoy vs Dumbledore vibe from him. Remember when Draco was sent by Voldemort to kill Dumbledore and he didn't really want to do it? I don't think Sebastian wants to sabotage MC and her friends either, but his family might have forced him to. I have a feeling that Sebastian likes or really wants to be friends with Tyler. I think he lets out at Abby for not listening to what Tyler had to say because she might have reminded him of how his family never listened to what he said. I mean, he's still a dick, but I don't think he's a dick without character depth. In the Sophomore, I believe that PB is probably trying to tell us that no one is purely made of good or evil and that everyone deserves a second chance. So, I believe that in the end, MC and her friends are gonna forgive him because other characters from the dark side like Becca and Manny, they have their own stories that explain why they are how they are. I think it will go the same for Sebastian. But if PB doesn't do this plot, I might just write a fanfiction about the whole thing myself because I think it's a good plot. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section, and if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe for more content. I am going to do the Sophomore Book 1 gameplay with commentary as well, and don't forget to check out the new chapter of my Becca and MC fanfiction. I'm JC, and I'll be back next week. Bye!